We're hearing that around the world there are various nations that are positioning their naval fleets and their armies for what could be an all-out global conflict. We're hearing potentially World War III. Let's go ahead and take a look at the latest headlines so that way you can see it for yourself. Now, you can see coming out today, September the 8th, 2025, Russia has revealed nuclear submarine mission in the Pacific. Coming out today. Also coming out today, September the 8th, 2025, China sends Navy ships to America's doorstep. Also coming out today, September the 8th, 2025, British aircraft carrier emerges on Russia's eastern flank. And also, take a look at this. Finland deploys Israeli Gabriel 5 missile, boosting Baltic naval powers. And you can see here, coming out a couple days ago, naval drills near Guam and the Philippines. They coincide with China's military parade. As I let you know, we saw the adversaries of the United States unite, over 20 adversarial nations in China in that parade coming together. And take a look at this. Venezuelan military jets buzz over U.S. Navy ships in a highly provocative move, the Pentagon says, as we've seen U.S. Navy fleets moving into the Caribbean. And we're hearing Venezuela saying this is an act of war, sending those jet fighters over those ships in a very provocative move. Now, as I mentioned, we saw China have that parade with adversaries. Donald Trump coming out and saying, I know what you're doing. You're conspiring against the U.S. I see you. Well, China flaunted during that parade new hypersonic missiles, new nuclear warheads for potential critical strikes, which they said could hit anywhere in the world, including the United States. And in addition to that, take a look coming out today. Russia has now responded to Donald Trump's sanctions threats. As we saw, I shared with you yesterday, Donald Trump came out and said that he is very upset with the way that Russia has failed to come to the negotiating table with Ukraine. He said it seems like Putin says that, hey, we're going to reach a negotiation, a peace deal, and then that same day strikes Ukraine. And we've seen in the last 24 hours the largest strike against Ukraine since the war began. And he said it is now time to increase those sanctions, get very aggressive with Russia. I'm going to share with you the responses. Vladimir Putin is coming out and saying, we do not care. Now, let me know your thoughts. All these headlines coming out today in the last 24 hours, September the 8th, 2025. Are we going to be heading to war? Or are we going to be having peace? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, war or peace. But a lot speculating with all the conflict taking place. It looks like nations are positioning themselves for potential all-out global war, World War III.
I don't know about you guys, but I am totally fed up with all of this talk about nuclear war. There are no winners when it comes to that kind of war. And do we the people want it? Heck no. But a bunch of old men decided it for us. They know their time on Earth is short, but what about us? It's all because of a handful of people that decide all of our fates. I wish I was president. I would put America first, and I'd truly make this a country of peace. This is Michael Leonard signing off.